Oh, let me put me back up on the screen. There we go. Wellness Watch. Whew. There has been an organ donation investigation. And if y'all are watching this, I please drop your thoughts in the comments because this right here really had my brain like, and had me thinking too, like, should I really be donating my organs or what? I don't. People who donate their organ, we'll get into it, y'all. We'll get into it. So, organ donation saves lives. We know this. We know this. There are people alive right now because someone or someone's grieving family made that call. That matters, and I want to say that up front. It does matter. So, but organ donation runs something else too. Trust. It runs on trust. Families trust doctors. Patients trust hospitals. The public trusts the system. But one family story is putting some real pressure on that trust. TJ Hoover's family said he was being prepared for organ recovery. They say he was still showing signs of life. The procedure was stopped and he survived. So let's hear it from the family directly, y'all. Let me get the video pulled up so we can listen to the family directly. Let's see. Here it goes.
For what the federal officials call serious patient safety concerns. Fox News senior medical analyst Dr. Mark Siegel caught up with the secretary yesterday and joins us now. Hey, Doc.
Lawrence, Health and Human Services is pulling the accreditation of Network for Hope, the main organ procurement organization in the state of Kentucky, over multiple violations. I spoke with HHS Secretary Kennedy, who says these organizations are essentially statewide monopolies. Some are doing great work, but some are motivated by money.
All of the kind of the power and the prestige and the opportunity that comes with that can prove a temptation for some of these organizations. Luckily, most of them are highly ethical. This organization was really a bad apple.
HHS says it uncovered 73 separate instances where the process of harvesting an organ should have been stopped sooner. The investigation revealed that the nonprofit pressured medical personnel to proceed, despite patients showing active signs of life and neurological function. One of those patients was TJ Hoover, who Kennedy says nearly had his organs taken by Network for Hope while he was still alive.
Real horror stories like the one about TJ Hoover, who woke up on an operating table and grabbed the hand of the doctor who was removing his organs.
Even after those signs of life, Kennedy says the organ procurement process continued until the physician refused to proceed. But he believes people are regaining faith in the system with a record number of transplants in the U.S. last.
That's crazy, y'all. No, a lot of you are thinking right now, take organ donor off my license. I get that reaction, but that instinct is exactly why the story belongs in Wellness Watch. Our job is to understand what happened and where the safeguards may have failed, not just hand you something scary and walk away. So here's how this is supposed to work. Hospital physicians determine the death. Okay. Organ procurement organizations coordinate donation. Transplant teams receive the organs. Those roles stay separate on purpose. You don't want people coordinating donation anywhere near the decision about whether someone's actually gone. Okay. In Hoover's case, this family says something in that chain broke down. Federal officials have since scrutinized the organization involved, Network for Hope, and raised concerns about whether safeguards were consistently followed. That organization disputes the government's characterization. That's an open, ongoing investigation, and it's fair to report on both sides of it. And we got a few comments in the chat. As I said, they lied to us about everything. Ain't no trust. How you, Classic? Tell me your opinion on organ donation. Um, Tahir, I appreciate you being here, but please don't spam my chat. I appreciate your subscription. I see you're from India. I appreciate all of that, but please don't spam my chat because if you spam my chat, I'm just gonna have to put you on timeout. Okay. AP King says, "Why do people refuse to go with the procedure to get a new organ?" I don't think that they're refusing to go with the procedure to get a new organ. I think it's the fact that the I know it's the fact that that person that they're getting the organ from has to be declared deceased and no longer able to proceed with life off of life support. Like I said, if I down have everything broken or torn, I'm good. If I'm now if I don't have anything broken or torn, I'm good. Okay, class, I got you. Like when they don't want to. AP, can you tell me what you're talking about? Like when they don't want to. Class said, let your next of kin know you want to be a donor, never listed. Oh, okay. But class said, wouldn't you have to put that in your end of life request as well, like in a will? Or no, you have to put that in your but see, you can't put that in a living will though. Because your living will, you would have to put it in a living will and then have your power of attorney, or this is a deeper discussion, have your power of attorney or family, whoever does your family stuff, um, have to get it from wherever you filed it with. Like it has to be notarized and signed and all that. That's interesting. We'll have to look into that. God bless you too. That's said, put it in a will, not on a license. Oh, I got you, classic. Like when they don't want a new organ and they just want to go. Oh, if they, oh, when they don't want to donate and they just want to pass on, then that would be their choice. That would be their choice. As I said, never listed under no conditions. I got you, classic. Then papers, then people will let you die. Definitely, I agree. I cannot disagree on that. So, um, here's why it matters to you specifically. Nobody studies organ donation policy until they're sitting in a hospital hallway, exhausted and grieving, and somebody asks them about it. That's not the moment most people are prepared to ask 20 medical questions. So here are a few worth keeping in your back pocket. Who officially determined my loved one has died, and what criteria did they use? Has a second physician confirmed it? Who in this room works for the hospital and who works for the organ procurement organization? Those aren't like anti-donation questions. They're informed consent questions, and you can support organ donation while still demanding the system gets this right every single time. So we're gonna finish listening up to this, and then we'll move forward.
He strongly supports organ donation when done ethically. His own nephew, Lawrence Michael Hines, saved multiple lives by donating his organs after his death at age 20.
It was a wonderful experience for us. It turned the loss of his life, his death, and the terrible loss we felt into this wonderful benefit for other people where we knew that he had saved 4 lives.
Secretary Kennedy told me that 30% of the patients put on the organ donation pathway by Network for Hope should never have been there. In a statement posted to Network for Hope's website, their CEO says the organization strongly disagrees with the government's decision to decertify them and will move to appeal. Lawrence?
Sick. Can't believe this happened. Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, that's crazy. So if y'all are catching this on the rewatch, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and let me give y'all some questions to think about. So do y'all think that TJ Hoover's story changed how you feel about being an organ donor, or does it just make you want more information about the safeguards? So make sure y'all tell me in the chat or down in the comment section. So the takeaway isn't that organ donation is bad, y'all. It's a system that saves lives. Also has to be a system that families can trust completely. So that has been Wellness Watch. So moving over to trust in technology doesn't stop the hospital at the hospital door. Right here in Georgia and several places, y'all, when I was doing research on this, and it's been recent, right here in Georgia and several other places as well, a tool built to help solve crimes, help the police solve those crimes is raising a different question. Who gets to use it and what happens when they use it for the wrong reason?